Hello, my dear Capricorn. This is a love and spirituality reading, a prediction for Taurus season, April 19 to May 20, 2020, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And this will be a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, and Venus, Vedic or tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that one situation is you, it can as well be the other person or the situation you are dealing with. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. And if you need more information or help after you have listened to this reading, you can turn to the love readings for Aries season that is up, or you can check out the pick a card and near personal readings on the first page of my channel. Click the little headline of each playlist to see all the videos that each playlist contains. And I'll start shuffling your cards, and I use the deck called Majestic Earth Tarot, Storm and Wonder with JD, Hildegard, HINKEL. Okay, so when I open your deck here, I see Steward of Water together with Council of Law. So this is tying to another reading I did, I think yesterday, I don't remember which one, maybe Sagittarius reading. It's almost like this saying in the Bible, which I don't remember, but I heard it in Sunday school when I was small. And it was that something with getting a camel through a needle's eye. Okay. So I think we need to be very pure-hearted to come through this gate, the Council of Law. So 11 Justice. I saw in the comment section of these videos, a lot of people see 11 or 12 or 222 or 333, things like this. But 11 is the gateway of the Justice card, which means that you are put on a particular place. It's like karma, and when the karma reach the knot, like the trauma or where you got hurt or where you hurt other people, there's a gateway there that can take you up to the next level. So you don't have to go the circle, you can go the spiral. And this 11 is a very strict card, so it kind of tells you that you're knocking on this gate, and it has certain requires on you. So the things that you have been too weak or too scared to do before, for example, having boundaries towards other people, or show purity of heart, or to not be a baby but actually growing up and be a mature person, or to not let yourself be a little victim, but actually taking charge and taking responsibility. So this is just examples of what can be required of you to be able to walk through this gate. But for me, it shows that you are at this gate, or there's some person that's in your surrounding that's at this gate. And when it comes to you, it's probably asking for more maturity, more responsibility for yourself, like taking more responsibility for yourself and not letting you be treated harshly by others. And if this is the other person you are dealing with, it might be that there can't be any kind of forward movement or reconciliation or kind of relaxation, or yes, we finally did it, before this person has been able to open their heart. Okay, so I call the divine with love and light. And here we have the Steward of Clouds together with the Steward of Water. Neither is Earth, but it shows that many of you Capricorn are probably in a twin flame relationship situation with another person. That one of these twin flames are supposed to become more logic and to take care of their inner child in a way that they never did, or never were able to, or take care of yourself in the way people around you didn't stand up for you. Or the other part is to finally be able to be strong enough to actually be vulnerable, because it's only real strong people that can admit to what they really feel, or stand in their truth, or say that I love you to a person that's all in their ego and just trying to win over you. That's very strong people can be vulnerable in all these situations. They don't have to have a big ego. So usually one thing or the other with this this combination of cards. So it seems like there maybe needs to be two people being able to go through this gateway. It's almost like your twin flame is a lost soul part of yours, but you lost it so very way back, so it has really become another soul. Okay, and in this time we are going to go through such a tremendous like door, and it's going to be almost like shifting dimensions, and you need all your lost soul parts with you, even your stubborn twin flame. Okay, so I've forgotten where I were, but I will say I called the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and here we see the Fool, and also the Queen of Swords wants to show her face here. So Queen of Swords, it's a person that's very well protected of herself and her family and people that she care for. She can be very judgmental, and she also have a very sharp eye for people that is abusive or violent. You know, crows, they can remember if a person have hurt them or shot at them with a BB gun or whatever, they will know. And I had a cat that made some problems for, it wasn't crows, it was magpies, but they have also the same temperament, and they made this low flying above him and pooped on him every time he was going in or out from the house. So he always had these white stripes on his back coming in, but he had done something to deserve it, I'm pretty sure. So this Fool here, the Fool card, is also a baby, as is the Steward of Water. We can almost say that all the pages belongs to the Fool, and I don't know exactly what this is showing, but I'm getting a hint that it's showing this development from being the Fool, not knowing, maybe being a little bit naive in situations, giving yourself up, not having boundaries, being a victim in many situations, to becoming more experienced and being able to be the Queen of Swords. So you might also be dealing with an air sign. Queen of Swords is Libra, can be Gemini or Aquarius as well. So we also have the Justice card, which is Libra, so that's why I'm saying that. So I call the 6 elements, and here we have the Star card with the Steward of Water. So this is the divine showing this is where you are supposed to go. This is where you have to aim your little nose and walk over water, it seems. So it's getting more and more peculiar. So I'm going to check this out with the Dream Oracle cards to see what's going on with the Star card and the little page. So what are you supposed to get from all this? Yes, you need a key. To go to a door, you need a key. Seek no further. Your aha moment is at hand. So I'm going to read this card for you. Key. So it looks like this dimensional doorway, or almost a birth canal. So the answer to the question you seek, the solution to the challenges you face, and the financial resources you desire are at hand. In fact, they may be closer than you breath and near, closer than your breath. Okay, I'm sorry, it's a very new book, so it's very tightly folded, so it's hard to see some of the words in the folding. And nearer than your hands and feet. Remember, you are this what you seek. Ask yourself the question, what part of my feelings, emotions, and or desire are locked away? Once you identify this, unlock the door of your mind and allow the wisdom, grace, genius, healing, and brilliance of the universe to have its way with you. So mantra. I allow my dreaming mind to catapult me out of the box to reveal all the treasures I've desired. So I'm thinking, I'm seeing like a general situation where you might feel like you are not loved enough by the people around you. and you have tried everything. You have really tried to, you know, be the person that they want you to be, and you have been very scared of being the person that you actually are. So in this case, the key would be to become the person you actually are, and not longer trying to be loved by others. People are supposed to love you for who you are, and how are they to recognize you if you act like someone else? The person that's supposed to be for you, how are they going to recognize you if you act someone else? I saw a movie yesterday. I don't remember its name, but there was a teacher there that was really angry with their students, and he said, if you are all running around being someone else, who are supposed to be you? So who are supposed to be the person you are supposed to be if you are acting like someone else? So this is what I got from that. So become more yourself, basically. Don't try to, you know, bend yourself over backwards to be loved, but also don't be cold and cutting because you are not brave enough to show love and vulnerability. So there's a balance here. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading. 9 of stones, that's the 9 of pentacles. For my dear Capricorn viewers, I want my dear Capricorn to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So the 9 of pentacles that came through, it seems like a moment of pause. Sometimes when we are rearranging ourselves, we might not want to be so exposed to the world with our change, and it's not even going to be very successful because other people are used to you being in a certain way, and when you change, it can be very hard for them to even recognize you. So it seems like you're supposed to be a little bit in stillness, in honor of yourself, in honor of your body, and kind of waiting for the answer that comes from within. So this is a time to lay low, stay still, and be very awake to yourself and the gateway within. What is it that you have blocked out or shadowed out? What part of you are you always saying no to? So stay with that thought and let the answer come to you. So I'm just going to tune in for a few seconds to you and your situation in Taurus season, Capricorn. So, my dear Capricorn, this is your new bottom of the deck, and we have the Chariot here. So the Chariot, it's about self-control. It's about taking control over your life, you know. Who are going to be you if you aren't you? So find out who you are and put that energy into work for you. Okay, be the master of your own life. If you don't like something in your life, change it. And if you want to go somewhere, go there. Don't sit and wait. For example, you can want more leisure time. Let's say that you want to focus more on your hobbies. What you can actually do is to sell your car and work 1 day less a week, and you will still have the same money, but you will have 1 more day to do your leisure activities or the hobbies that you have longed for. So don't wait until you're dead. Do it now. Okay. And this is the old bottom of the deck, and it's the Rider of Water. So instead of Page of Cups, we here have the Knight of Cups. So again, it seems like you have been seeking love outside of you instead of seeking you inside of you. So start to seek you inside of you instead of trying to find happiness on the outside. Okay, so I'm going to do a spread which is called the Lifting Bird, and it will show what kind of situation you are in right now and what you need to do to come to the next level, to come through the gate, basically. So this is the situation at hand, and this is the challenge of said situation. This is how you deal with this challenge. This is what your intuition tells you. This is how you act accordingly with your intuition, or maybe not. And this is what you need to relax and accept, the things that just, it's what it is. And it can be a good thing or a bad thing, a thing that you don't like it, but you can't do anything about it either. So some things we need to leave up to the divine. This is the next level. When you have worked to all this, this is where you will end up. Sometimes it will kind of be this circle, just because this reading might tell you you are not close to an epiphany, which this card told us that you were. But in some cases it will just go circle, circle, circle. But then this reading tells you something, how you can change this to actually make it through to the other side. And this is the result, and it's 3 cards for the result. So this is the lifting bird, and then we have a mini lifting bird on the top here, or it can also be seen as a heart. So what's in your heart? Okay, so this is the situation, and we have an ace of trees, so that is some kind of inspiration. So you have gotten the energy from the divine, from your own soul, to be able to push yourself forward to where your soul wants to go. So this can come in shape of a longing, or a very resilient you being able to go through a lot of challenges and kind of never break down. It's also the element of fire, so it can be anger, passion. It's things that usually promote some kind of action. So it's very strong energy, so it's hard to, get it to give up or give in. And sometimes we can be very tired of ourselves when we are like that, because it can be hard to give up on something which it seems to be impossible to reach our dream, and we want to give up, but something within us doesn't want to give up, and it's usually this, the Ace of Trees. So a lot of energy here, and this is your challenge, and it's the Spirit of Clouds, which is the King of Swords, King of Air. And it might be that other people you can find them to be judgmental, not wanting to work together with you, shooting down your ideas, not being positive enough, being too sober in the situation, not able to dream. Things like this is what I'm picking up when the King of Swords is being a little bit negatively situated. It's not negative per se, it's just resistance. And resistance is there to make this energy kind of bottle up even more and be able to overcome this resistance. Because sometimes we are also here to break through certain walls and certain difficulties, to open up new roads for humanity and help humanity evolve. So feel some grumpy person might be in your surrounding that's putting a halt to things. It might even be your own inner self. I had this King of Swords inside of me, like I called this energy the judge. And every time when I have a really wonderful friend, for example, but this friend always blew me off, or didn't put the same energy into the relationship as I did. And my judge told me that, no, you just have to walk away. And I never wanted to do that, because I had this, I wanted something particular from this person. We have lived a lot of lifetimes together, and I truly love this person. But this King of Swords were basically right, and I had to go through the shift where I needed to put my self-respect first. So this judge, it can be like a father archetype inside of you that wants you to stay safe, wants you to not drink driving, or go too close to the edge, or hang around with the wrong crowd, things like this. So it's a more sober part of you. And sometimes when we are so ignited with this energy, we have a hard time also listen to it. So it might need to come as a difficult mirror in the outside that seems to just shoot down all our ideas. And this is in the case we have too much ideas, okay? And it doesn't mean we have too much ideas. It just means that maybe we are trying to push a square to a round hole, or a sphere to a square hole. And sometimes we need to live and let live. We can't make people to something that we want them to be if they're not. So sometimes we just need to accept reality. The dream can still be there, but maybe not with just that particular person. If they don't love you, they don't love you. So, and this is how you deal with this. And it's the Two of Swords. So it seems like you have been trying to have some kind of diplomatic situation with people. You have tried to balance the situation between your fire in this case and their coldness. And I'm feeling like you have a strong longing for a certain relationship or a certain situation to evolve. You have seen the horizon, you have seen the possibility, but there seems to be this logic side, because you feel like you are the black sheep and the other person might be, you know, the one that's in your mind in some way, the one that are right and you are wrong because your dreams are too big or too vivid. But it's actually the other way. It's you that have this beautiful notion of things being able to be fixed, or things to be able to be, you know, harmonious and beautiful and expansive and all these kind of things. But you just accept that, well, there's a no-go here, and you don't make much fuss about it. And that's fine, but I guess there's something else being asked of you here. So I'm going to look. And this key card kind of said that you had to, what I felt was that you had to do something that you didn't dare to do. So here you're very, very diplomatic, and maybe you are not supposed to be so diplomatic. So see here. We have car and doctor coming out. Get into the driver's seat of your life and heal thyself. So car. Yes, here you're not in the driver's seat. You're kind of compromising to this other situation, and you're not reacting when someone might be treating you badly or misbehaving in some way. You just take it, kind of. So you are going places. Once you identify your vehicle, projects, relationship, opportunity, consult your internal GPS to become clear about where you are, where you want to go, and the best route to get you there. Make sure you are aligned with your life's higher direction, then get into gear to accelerate the manifestation of your dreams. In this indeed the right vehicle for you, you will discover the drive to persevere. Perseverance, it's Ace of Trees has a lot of perseverance. My life is a journey, not a destination, and I'm thoroughly enjoying the ride. And we're also going to read this doctor, heal yourself. So what I'm feeling there is that you might trying to make this dream happen with people that doesn't even support your idea. So if they don't support your idea, are they really the right people? And it can be other things as well, that you don't communicate clear enough your intentions, so nobody really knows what your intentions are. You try to just, hopefully they want to go in the same direction as me, but you don't ask if that's what they want. It can save people a lot of time. There's not a problem you don't already have the answer for, nor is there an ailment for which you don't already possess the cure. Inject yourself with the confidence to administer self-care into your own EV, along with the awareness that you are that you are incubating in a bath of pure positive energy. Imagine yourself in your white coat, channeling universal healing wisdom in and through your very being, your perception, up you daily dosage of forgiveness and gratitude until you vibrate with well-being, which produces a medical effect on all those whom you administer to care. Okay. I am the authority of the temple of my physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. So I'm thinking your physical and spiritual and emotional well-being might have been hooked up on certain person and certain situation. I think you need to get in the driver's seat of being able to take care of yourself regardless on outside circumstances, that you don't need the admiration from others or the support from others to to stay in a peaceful state. You are a strong enough soul with a deep enough source to be able to find your own source and get that source to enlighten you. So try to look at how your emotional state is affecting your decision making, because if you are scared for one particular feeling, that feeling might keep you captivated to a certain situation or relationship or person that isn't really healthy for you and not in your highest good. So you're just trying to endure to avoid a certain uncomfortable feeling, for example. So look at that a little bit deeper, because that might be the key that will unlock the door. And remember to be your own physician. So always check through your energy. Be very mindful of how you feel. We can use pain as a gateway to go through the pain and process it, and maybe write what comes up in your mind when it comes to this pain, or paint a picture of the pain where it's located in your body. Ask it what it wants to tell you, things like this. And when you have really done that, all that work, you can go with an eternal vacuum cleaner and just clean up this mess inside your home, inside your temple. For example, go through with this universal vacuum cleaner through your different chakras, and wherever it hurts or like it's maybe twinching a little bit or feeling uncomfortable or tight, go with the vacuum cleaner. All that comes through this vacuum cleaner will go to the center of the Milky Way and be new bright energy. So released energy always become beautiful energy again, but when it's stuck, it can be like smoke or black goo or something like that. So put a little bit effort into staying inside of you and doing this thorough cleaning work, so you will be able to become your own physician, so that you can drive your car where you're supposed to go instead of steering it towards where you won't feel this uncomfortable emotion that's kind of have kidnapped your life. So don't let it kidnap your life. Face it head on, deal with it, so then you can have a more healthy forward movement in your life in the right direction. So this is your intuition, and it's the 10 of trees. So 10 of trees puts up a little bit of fight. There's a lot of effort being put into here, and I'm feeling there's a lot of effort being put into the situation that might be a little bit hard to solve. You're really a trooper here. You really try your best. You really do a great job. But there's so many things that this situation doesn't allow you to express, or this person doesn't want to hear who you really are, or don't want to talk about the issues between you. It's a lot of I'm feeling a lot of energy where we are trying to do the best we can, take a lot of responsibility, but it might be a little bit too much. We're trying too hard. We are doing too much without the true support that we should have from others. If we are going to be in a relationship, it actually needs to stand on both those people, not only on one person. So it seems like the intuition is telling you you're fighting a little bit too hard to, fit in, be loved, be worthy of love. And this is the result, and it's the 3 of Swords, so it's heartbreak, basically. You are heartbroken because you need to put so much effort into this and getting so little result. So you see, this pain comes anyway. Even though you do your best in this situation, you can't run away from this pain. So it's better to face it, take charge over it, shake it down for the information it has about what is really going on, because it might be some idea that you have in your head that if this person doesn't love me, I don't deserve to live. It can be different ideas that you have put in your head, maybe when you were a little boy or a little girl. So try to find a foundation for this pain, and don't let it rule your life. Start to take charge, and don't let yourself be mistreated, which you seem to be in this situation. 2 of clouds, 3 of clouds. Okay, and this is what you need to relax and accept. And we have the strength card. So I think you fear your own strength. You fear your own judgment. Much like what I did in this story I just told you. We can fear our own strength because we fear its consequences. That we are going to be the warrior that scares everyone off, or we're going to be the witch that's remember the Queen of Swords, the witch that sees right through people and situation and judge them as oh no, this is not a nice situation. You don't want to do that. You just want to be nice and diplomatic and hardworking and deserving the love that you want to have. But actually you're asked to be strong with these piercing kind of eyes and really look at your situation. What is it that you are trying to avoid here? And if we are avoiding an ending, for example, of a relationship, why are we fearful the relationship will end? Okay. Is it because the other person always seems to elude you or disappear from you, or you can't trust them to be there for you? If it's like that, if you can't feel support in this relationship, what is the value in this relationship then? If it's not supporting you, if it doesn't make you feel safe, if it doesn't make you feel loved, if it doesn't make you feel seen and appreciated and respected, why is it so valuable to you that you are kind of bending yourself over backwards or making a knot of yourself just to keep it, or to stay in this situation or still have it? So this is the next level, and we have the Hangman. So the divine is clearly stating here that the next level will be you still resisting letting go of something that you need to let go of because it's not making you happy. Okay, it's something that you truly want to keep, but it's not yours to keep. If you need to hold on to some situation or person so hard that your fingertips bleed and you get all cramped up, it's not yours to keep. Okay, let it go. Yes. So I'm getting quiet because I heard this Charles song. I guess it's from Frozen. Let it go. So yeah, that's your song, Capricorn. I hope you're fine with it. It's Frozen, let it go. Okay, so I'll put that song, as I always do. I always put the song in the description box for you. And this, will be your song for this time. Okay, so this is the result. And we have the Star card. So even though you're stuck here, the divine is pointing to a solution. They are pointing to healing. They are pointing to hope. They are pointing to relationships where you might actually be loved for who you are. You don't have to bend over backwards or act like you are someone else. You can be appreciated for the person that you are. And here we also have the Rider of Stone. So the Rider of Stone, it's Knight of Pentacles, usually Taurus energy. But of course this is you, Capricorn. And it shows that you just need to stay calm, okay? You just need to stay calm, less reactive, more strong. Love and respect yourself. Don't let people get to you. Don't let them, shake up your balance just because mean action, words or deeds. Or maybe just a person showing that I don't care. So, and then we have the Rider of Trees. So 2 riders here. You remember we had two pages, and now we have 2 riders. The Star card is kind of pointing towards you here, and this person here is writing. I said that you are both need to go through this door. It's just that you can't, put them on your shovel and kick them through the door like they were coal. It's not going to work. They need to get there with their own accord. So it seems like you're waiting for them to catch up with you and to realize maybe the value of your relationship or this situation. And the divine is saying yes, you are still going to get there where we said you are going to go, Ace of Trees, but you're not going to get there by sacrificing yourself. But on the other hand, stay cool, stay calm, live a happy life, you know, make the best of your existence. And I'm feeling this other energy eventually will catch up with you, so you can go through this doorway, you know, you and your lost soul parts. So it's still on, game is still on. It's just that you are not helping anyone with sacrificing yourself or trying to force the situation or trying to lay so low that you kind of manipulate a person from the underbelly to push them in that direction. Don't try to be overly kind or overly nice or overly cooperative or anything like that. Do your own thing, and either people catch up with you or not, you are on the right path. We can also see here with this, there's a person standing here and also pointing out your direction. So divine is always pointing out your direction. So go there, be a little bit brave, have a little bit more, you know, kahunas, be this, challenge this situation. Don't sit idly by and try to, you know, not rock the boat. You know, step out of the boat and take this horse and ride to your life where your life awaits, and then see whoever, you know, you are attracted to that life of yours, instead of trying to make people fit into it by you behaving in such a very imprisoned manner, by kind of imprisoning yourself to not be able to act truthfully you. Okay, so my dear Capricorn, I hope that this was helpful. I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you like my content and want to support my channel, you can do so not only by watching, but also liking, subscribing and sharing my videos. You can also click my ads or watch them for 30 seconds or to the end of the ad, whichever comes first. That is keeping my humble revenue up so that I can still free up time to make content for you on this channel. And I want to thank you so much in advance. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful and loving viewers, and also your amazing comments that make me feel like we are all one. And until next time, I want you to take really good care and stay blessed. Okay, bye-bye.